Hello and welcome to Kentucky Brew Review's Top 5s. I'm Radar.
Special K, and tonight it's sort of a top 5. We get a lot of questions on the show. When people turn 21, they ask which liquor they should get or alcohol. So we're going to go through and we're going to pick our favorite liquors for each category. So our category is going to be bourbon or whiskey, rum, vodka, and then our alternative.
Okay,
so
sounds good.
Alternative would be like liqueurs and stuff along
something that doesn't fall into the first three categories.
Yeah, so we're going to stick with those. We're not throwing tequila and gin in there.
I was about to say, guess what we're not going to pick out?
Those are going to be in the alternatives, and those aren't, I wouldn't necessarily pick any of those things for like newcomers to drinking. As for tequila and stuff like that, you really have to spend a lot of money.
Yeah, to get decent tequila, you're either going to have a massive hangover or you're going to spend like $30.
So we're going to pick for each category. So for the bourbon and whiskey, we'll pick a budget one, and then we'll pick a one that's still upper level,
reasonably priced yet still expensive, or not expensive, reasonably priced but not expensive.
We're not going to pick anything over $30 bottle.
That'll work. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start out with bourbon and whiskey. So let's go with our cheap first.
Our cheap.
So you're going to pull your cheap.
So
out.
I decided that I would go with Benchmark. Normally I'd go with like Jim Beam White Label. But that's even a little bit more expensive than this.
Yeah, Jim Beam White Label is now $13. So for my cheap, I'm going Evan Williams. I would have picked Benchmark is probably one of my go-tos, but he picked it, so I decided to go with Evan. I spent this whole bottle, which is a half gallon, cost me $15 on Black Friday.
That's not bad, yeah.
So Evan mixes very well with Coke. There's such a distinctive color difference there too.
I mean, they're both really good options. They both apparently come in the same bottle.
They are very similar bottles.
Very similar.
Yeah.
The big difference is going to be in
ABV,
whether or not they have what?
This is 43%. This is only 40.
Oh.
So you're getting a little drunker with this.
You're gonna have to wonder, does the liquor store I'm going to carry Benchmark or Evan Williams? So if they carry both, then you have a problem.
So a lot of people have been telling me Benchmark's not readily available in the area, but I know Evan Williams is. So
Evan Williams is everywhere.
It's one of the reasons we picked this. We thought about this list before. We didn't just throw it together in 5 minutes or anything like that.
We actually planned for this video. You're welcome, America.
We never do things like that.
And also the world, because I've seen our statistics, and we have people from outside of the U.S. who watch us.
So what about our classy bourbon or whiskey?
Oh yeah, you want to have a bourbon that you got or a whiskey you got to drink with a button-up shirt.
So let's say you have a special occasion, you have a little extra money, but you don't want to break the bank, you know. And I'm not talking Woodford level. I'm talking, $20.
Yeah.
Let's say you got $20 to buy, $22.
We're not spending like between $40 and $60 on a bottle.
So I'm gonna go with Buffalo Trace right here. Buffalo Trace is mine. Buffalo Trace is 45% alcohol by volume. Yep. From what I hear, again, I have fans all the time tell us that it's just really hard to find in other states. Yeah. I literally can go to Liquor Barn right now and they have an entire end cap.
Same company.
With hundreds of bottles. Has a nice cork.
Well, we also live in the bourbon capital.
That's true, yeah. So, we live right here.
I picked Buffalo Trace. And also Local H has a song about it, so that's all I'm
Knob
saying.
Creek. I like Knob Creek.
Like slobbing on that knob?
Actually, there was some dudes who were coming through from like New Amsterdam or from Amsterdam, and they were looking at various alcohol in the store. I was like, hey, you guys have got to try Knob Creek. And so I bought them the little pint bottle of Knob Creek. I bought them a little pint bottle of Knob Creek, and they were super excited about it. And they rode off into the sunset on their incredibly expensive bikes, and I assume drank it and couldn't stand up. But that was a really exciting moment for me in alcohol history.
So, yeah, Buffalo Trace, Knob Creek, both wonderful choices. Again, mine has a higher ABV here. Just ever so slightly. Actually, no, yours is 50.
But look at how classy my bottle is.
Yours is 50. This is 45.
Yeah, there you go.
With a buffalo on it.
Yeah. Also, this is like $23 or $24, while this is like $19.
Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper. So you got to pay a little bit more for the better things in life.
Next, let's go to the vodka category, and all the cheap vodkas we have on the shelf currently are shit.
They're not good.
So we don't have a bottle for this one per se, but I'm gonna go with Svedka for my reasonably priced vodka.
Svedka's a good choice. Yeah,
it's about $8 or $9 for a bottle. What is your reasonably priced
I
vodka?
honestly feel like
Well, I wouldn't consider that one. That one's
that's fairly reasonable price.
Yeah.
Okay, so I might go with like Smirnoff. I know it's super cliche,
Like $12 or $13.
but Smirnoff is like it's on the lowish end. I still feel like it's not worth as much as it's charged for. Generally, I stay away from it, but if I had to pick out the cheapest vodka, that'd probably be it.
You want to be careful when you get to that $10 range for vodka. 'Cause
Yeah.
anything below that, like when you get to that Burnett's,
You got the Taka, you got the what, Dark Eyes?
Yeah, that's how you go blind.
That's a bad choice.
New Amsterdam's also a good choice for
Yeah,
vodka.
New
for
Amsterdam's
$10.
not a bad choice at all.
So for our higher end vodka, so this is about $15 to $16. This is mine. I picked Finlandia. It's vodka of Finland, made from glacial spring water, the finest 6-row barley.
That's my cheap vodka choice, honestly. That's like, I don't want to get anything that is not that's cheaper. But for my upper scale vodka, I have to go with Tito's. Tito's is really good. It's like $20 ish for a fifth, but it's also pretty good. And I think it's made with juniper. Shoot me if I'm wrong.
No, it's definitely not juniper.
Is it not?
Gin is made with juniper.
No. Grapes. But
Yeah.
that's a really good choice in vodka. Still almost no flavor, but it does have just the faintest little hint of something that's not vodka. It's really good for sipping. I like it that way.
Yeah, so next we're going to go with rum. So
Rum's
for
a good
like
choice.
low end rum, and I'm going to be general here because this company makes gold rums, dark rums, and clear rums. You can't go wrong with any of these rums. I'm going to go with Cruzan. Cruzan, generally all their rums are under $10 a bottle. Their clear rums and the flavored rums are about $8.99 to $9.99 for a bottle. Their gold rum is about $9 to $10. This is for the cheap, and you can go cheaper, but you like Heaven Hill and stuff like that. But that's if you want to again have a terrible hangover.
If you want to have a bad hangover.
I think Cruzan's a way to go for cheap. What's your cheap rum?
For a cheap rum, it's kind of difficult because you're either drinking lighter fluid or you're drinking something flavored. There's not a whole lot of really decent, really good cheap rum, but I'll have to go with like Bacardi. Like Crystal Bacardi is fairly good, but it's in the $10 to $15 range. Kind of depends on where you go. But yeah, Bacardi is a fairly decent choice if you've got to get a cheap rum.
All right, so what are you gonna do for rum?
For the more expensive rum, I've got to go with like Captain Morgan Private Stock. That's pretty good. It's like darkly spiced and kind of murky.
Still Reserve and I reviewed it a long time ago.
Yeah?
It's really good.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That's like $25.
I'm gonna go with Kraken. You can't go wrong with Kraken.
Kraken's a good choice.
Kraken's a really good choice. So now we're gonna get into like alternative category. Yes, we know there's gin and cognac and all that, but these are the main staples of most people's liquor buying.
Yeah.
So our alternative can be literally anything. It can be anything. It can be like gin, vodka, cognac, whatever you want.
Flavored liqueurs.
So yeah. So for my high end, or so for my low end, this is weird. All right,
Okay.
this is a weird one.
I'll take it.
But you guys are all familiar with it because we've drank it a lot on the show. This shit is so good for no reason. It's cactus juice. It's a liqueur.
Did you get another bottle of it?
I did. I found it. It took me a second to find. It's about $12 a bottle. It's made with tequila, triple sec, and like some lime juice and stuff. It's about 15 to 16% alcohol. Really, really good.
It's actually that's pretty good.
It mixes really, really well. It mixes good with everything. It's a really good shooter. It's just ever so nice.
Yeah.
And they make other brands of
it's
this.
Subtle.
Yeah, they make other brands of this. But
You ready?
yeah.
You ready for this? Great big bottle.
Fuck your E&J.
Look, I don't care. All right.
After you drink it, you can go ahead and murder somebody with it.
You get this
make a
bottle.
Warhammer.
So this entire bottle is $20. Okay. This is 1.75 liters. It would be a handle if it had one. It's a big ass bottle of brandy, and it's actually pretty good. For $20 for that size bottle, you can entertain friends for the entire night.
Yeah, so you're looking at
and
10,
the next morning.
$10 or $12 for a fifth. Literally stick a wood handle in there, and you have a freaking hammer.
Yeah, you have a mace with which you can go and destroy the world.
Now for my higher end one, I'm picking a gin.
Okay.
But this gin is like it's really like 15 or 16 bucks.
Very highbrow of you.
Yeah, I like gin. I really do. But there are definitely better gins out there than this one, but you can't beat the price of this. I think in the price range, there are literally no gins better. Mm-hmm. Regular Seagram's is not good, but this specific one, Seagram's Distillers Reserve Gin,
is
it's in this fancy
good.
Bottle, about 14, 15 bucks. Best gin you can get. If you want to try gin, don't buy Seagram's Extra Dry because it's not that good. Go ahead and just try this one out if you're into gin, especially if you're just turning 21 and you want to get into it. Don't ever buy the cheapest thing you can find.
Don't get nasty gin.
Yeah. Heaven Hill Gin.
No. You know what? Actually, Heaven Hill Gin was not the worst of the super cheap gins. Like, if you got to get a super cheap gin, Heaven Hill is not the worst thing you can go with. But for my sort of high-end, weird alcohol, I think I have to go with not that. That is a terrible idea. That is the Fiery Butthole Juice. What is this stuff called again? Like
Satan's Taint.
Satan's
Blood.
Satan's Blood. That's right. That's terrible. No good stuff. Anyways, I think I've got to go with like rum chata. We don't have any anymore because we consumed it.
We can't keep a bottle of rum chata on the show. Like, we bought a couple 1.75s. They last maybe one shooting session.
Yeah, they disappear. It's really good. It's something you can drink straight. It's something you can mix. Actually, mixed with Jägermeister.
Ew.
Is shut up. Surprisingly good.
No.
1-to-1 mixture ratio. Go try it. But the rum chata, that's a really good choice.
So one thing we're going to mention is an absolute must for anybody who turns 21 as far as bourbon goes.
Yep.
There's no better bourbon to get than Four Roses, specifically small batch.
The Four Roses small batch.
Our agreement on this one. So if you're going to turn 21, buy you a bottle of this. It's 21 bucks.
If you have a friend that's going to turn 21,
yeah,
that's what they need.
This is it. So if this is the definitive bottle of liquor you should buy. If you're turning 21. Even if you don't like bourbon, you should have it.
It's not going to break the bank. It's going to make them happy. They're going to offer you some. It'll make you happy. Everyone wins.
And again, there are better alcohols out there, but they're going to be more expensive. We try to keep everything under 25 bucks for even our higher end stuff. And generally, that's how we drink on the show. Like, a lot of people are like, "Hey, review this liquor over here." I was like, "If it's over,
review this $200 bottle of bourbon."
Like, if it's over $30, no. I'm not going to review it. That's just how it is. It's not that I don't want to review it. It's that it's expensive. So if you like stuff like this, you guys should let us know in the comments down below. We can do more of these. Maybe eventually we'll do one with tequila and stuff like that.
That'd be all right.
Yeah. But all right, that's been our episode. If there's something you'd like to see on the channel, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm Special K.
And I'm Radar.
Thanks for watching.